Hey, if you want to be successful in today's hectic world, you need to be able to stay focused as an entrepreneur, because success today is more about energy than intelligence. Lack of energy reduces our focus, which makes it harder for us to concentrate on what really matters the most in business, which reduces our results that we're getting from the time that we invest in work, right? Energy, focus, concentrated effort, results. And I know what you're going to say here. Hey, Chris, there's no way energy trumps intelligence in the business world, but it does, and it does every single time. Even the most successful, intelligent entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos or whoever you believe is super intelligent and rich, they didn't become successful because they were smart. They won because their intelligence was backed by an energy that not only kept them driving forward even in tough times, but an energy that was contagious and infectious to all those on their team. Now, I can name a half a dozen people who I've spoken to this week alone who are not massively intelligent. I may not say that to their face, but they're not massively intelligent. But they're very successful. They're millionaire entrepreneurs, right? They're successfully built multiple businesses in the 8-figure range. They have healthy families who they spend a lot of time with. And they're happy, meaning that they're doing things that they enjoy. They're making memories. They're helping others, not because of the books they've read or because of some secret that they know, but because they have the energy to keep moving forward, even in tough times. And I want to share with you exactly how we do this. By the way, before we get started, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell, because 3 times every single week I upload videos about how to be more productive and how to grow your business faster and more predictably and in a way that generates far more profit for you. Now think about this. How much more would you be able to accomplish if you had 50% more energy? How about double the energy? And how much happier would you be in your life in general if you didn't feel drained and unfocused at the end of your day? Well, your ability to focus is directly related to your energy level. And the number one drain on your energy is not what you ate for breakfast or how much you've been exercising this month. Those things, they have a place, and I'll go over that in just a minute. But the number one drain on your energy is mental frustration and confusion and disappointment, right? It's when an employee is not performing at their best and a novice business owner allows that to stress them out. That drain on the owner, it's both mental and physical, right? It sucks their mental and physical energy. And it's not the underperforming employee that brings the company down. It's the lack of energy in the owner that makes them unfocused, that winds up bringing the company down that day. Or it's the author who gets writer's block, right? And that frustration of not being able to figure out what to write drains them so much that they end their day completely exhausted. That's why so many authors sometimes turn to drinking, because they want to kind of forget that they had a crappy day. It's not a good way to go, but it's a track record. Or it's the lack of sales during a promotion or the stress of having to make payroll that drains your energy. And that lack of energy makes it harder for you to make smart decisions that could turn around that promotion, or to think outside the box to grow a company so that you don't have to have payroll problems next week. Now, most entrepreneurs, at one time or another, they suffer from emotional exhaustion, and they don't even know that this is happening to them. They just feel less and less and less focused every single day. And if this happens to you and you're a small business owner, your sales are going to drop quickly. But if you're a mid-sized company, right, and you're a leader, then that lack of energy will come across to your team. And no matter how great of a leader you were in the past, your team will begin to perceive you less and less as a leader, because people are drawn to those who exude energy. Not that, oh, geez, I do jumping jacks all day kind of energy, and not that I just drank 10 cups of coffee kind of energy, but that fast-moving yet calm energy and focus that great leaders have. That comes across to people as confidence. And there's 2 sides of the coin here that as entrepreneurs, you need to understand. And I'm going to give you both of those right now. And before I do, if you haven't subscribed yet, or if you have a question for me, make sure you comment below, because I do look at the questions, and it's very possible that if you have a question that I think a lot of people will be interested in, then it would become a topic in one of my future videos. So go ahead and ask questions now. Now, to regain your focus and to get really ahead in your week, we first need to avoid energy vampires. Those are the things that literally suck energy out of you that you don't even know about, right? You're just doing a few things, or you're allowing a few things to happen to you that are draining your battery and you don't even realize it. Well, the two biggest ones are probably negative people and negative conversations. And I know you might need to have tough conversations. We all do at times. And they may be about poor sales or about poor performance in an employee, whatever it is. But when you train yourself and your team, you have to train everybody around you. When you train yourself and your team to spend 20% of the time mapping out the problem and the other 80% of the time getting crystal freaking clear on a solution, when you do that, your energy is going to soar and your focus will be only on the actions that will lead to success, which means your results will be substantially better. And that's where we want to be. Another really great example of an energy vampire is long, drawn-out written communications. I get exhausted just thinking about them. I used to get sucked into one sentence in an email sometimes, or a text, like if I'm writing a reply to somebody, and I'd reread it, and I'd reread it over and over and over again. I try to make that line perfect before sending it out, which took a long time, and it was time that I just didn't have. So at the end of the day, I'd get to the end and I hadn't gotten everything else done, which frustrated me, and it drained my energy and it messed up my focus. But now I live by this rule when I'm creating any kind of a written communication. And that's that if I can't finish a sentence for whatever freaking reason, if I get to a sentence and I just can't finish it, then that sentence probably doesn't belong in that freaking email or that text or whatever communication that is. And instead of getting stuck perfecting that one sentence, I delete it and then I reread the email or the text or whatever it is. And almost always it's perfect without that one line. Most people in life get stuck on that one line in their life. And it's a time suck and it's an energy drain. And it's costing you far more than you might imagine. But now other energy vampires, just to go over some basics, would be things like eating sugary foods or sitting for too long or drinking alcohol or drinking too much caffeine, because your body gets used to the coffee or the caffeine after a while, right? And it keeps requiring more and more in order to perform even at your least effective state. And there's a whole bunch more, and I could probably spend a long time on this, but I don't want this to turn into a health rant, which I could do extremely easily because I've got a very deep background in health, as many of you guys know. But if you want me to focus on health in an upcoming video, just tell me in the comments below, and I will gladly do that. Now, the other side of the coin, we talked about energy vampires, but the other side of the coin is knowing how to easily fill your energy reserves and keep them full all day. And this could be probably another very long conversation, but I'm going to give you the top things that have really been proven to work time and time again for other people, but these are the things that I use in my life as well. And they keep your brain sharp, and they keep you focused, and it keeps your energy level high. And again, these are the things that I do every single day, and they include things like drinking tea, right? So here's tea. And although I don't particularly like the taste of tea, it's not really appealing to me. I do drink it every single day because I know that it increases my cognitive performance, especially when I drink green tea or ginger tea or turmeric tea or yerba mate or matcha, or more often a combination of all of them, which is what I have today. So my morning kind of almost always looks like this. I wake up between 5 and 6 in the morning, depending on my schedule for that day, and I drink 20 ounces of water, right? Because at nighttime, your brain and your body become dehydrated. So since I want my brain to be firing on all cylinders from the start, I begin every single day with a glass of water. Then I work out, I do some kind of exercise. And while I'm exercising, I'll drink a cup of tea. Then I have a healthy breakfast, I jump into a cold shower, and I get my day started after that. All of those things, a healthy breakfast, a cold shower, exercise, and tea, all of them help to strengthen every cell in your body so your energy level is high when you start your day. And then during your day, successful entrepreneurs know that they need to stay hydrated, and they need to stay active, and they need to stay fed with healthy foods. That's it. But listen, even if you get all this right, I don't want you to just focus on the diet and the exercise. That is not what this is about. Because even if you get all of that stuff perfect, if you constantly think about negative things, your energy will get zapped, and so will your focus. So yes, eat right and exercise. But more importantly, give yourself short breaks throughout the day. Be grateful for what you've achieved so far. Celebrate the wins, even if they're small wins, celebrate them. And talk with positive people, because all those things are like recharging your mental energy and fortifying your focus. Because more than anything else in business, your success in business is determined by your ability to keep focused and moving forward towards your target. And what you'll find is that your best years are always those where you were most mentally engaged. And that means avoiding energy vampires and doing a few things to add energy into your life. It's not hard. In fact, it's more about persistence than it is about perfection. Doing a few things to boost your focus, but do them persistently. And the results you get in business and in life will begin to amaze you. If you want more tips on how to be productive in business and how to grow and manage and sell an 8-figure company, make sure to comment below and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And please don't forget to hit the bell. You got to hit the bell so that you're first in line to get access to every single video. That's important because small shifts like this, like the ones we talked about today, will make a huge difference in your margin, in your profits, and in your life. So subscribe now and take a look at the next video right over here.